Hi guys, my name is Becky and I am one half of the TheSorryGirls, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use a nail gun, aka a nailer. If you've watched our channel before, you would know we've been using this a ton recently. It's a super versatile tool. It can be used for a lot of things like installing trim, crown molding, timbre, which is a personal favorite, and also for building things like furniture and decks. Let's start by taking a look at the nailer we have here. This is a cordless brad nailer. It is battery operated, but there are also pneumatic models as well. Our nail gun has a safety tip here which prevents the nailer from releasing a nail unless it is pressed up against your material. A jam release latch which will help you access the top of the magazine should there be a nail stuck in there. A magazine which will hold your nails. A magazine release which will release the magazine from the nailer. A trigger switch, and a drive adjustment dial. Ours also has an air pressure dial. You would adjust this based on the size of nail you're using and the type of material. So a longer nail and tougher material might need more air pressure. Before we start loading our nailer, let's get our protective eyewear on. Okay, looking good, let's load this thing. Start by removing the battery to make sure we don't accidentally set off the nailer. This step is very important. Next, press the magazine release button and slide the magazine down. Make sure you check the recommended length and gauge of nails for your nailer, because using nails that are either too big or too small can actually damage your nailer, cause it to misfire, or even misfire more than one nail at a time, which we don't want. Load your nails into the magazine with the heads of the nails facing the trigger and push it back up. All right, let's grab some wood and I'll show you how it's done. You want to start by adjusting the drive adjustment dial. This dial adjusts how far into your material your nail is going to go. You would adjust this dial per job because the material you're nailing into might change up per job, but we always want to make sure the head of the nail is sitting just below the surface. It's a good practice to set this dial to the middle and do a test fire. From there you can adjust it accordingly to make sure you're getting that appropriate depth, as in your nail is not sticking too far out or it's too far in. We want the head of the nail to be slightly under the material to allow space for wood filling or painting later. Here are some other helpful tips. If you hold down the trigger, you can do bump nailing, which will fire nails just by bumping the tip into the workpiece. This can be ideal for quick firing. Also, never shoot at an angle. Always try and keep your nailer perpendicular to your material to prevent cracking and injury. And when you can, it's always helpful to accompany nails with wood glue. This means when you're nailing things together, it's helpful to put a layer of wood glue in between them. This will just help keep everything nice and secure. So there are at least 10 different types of nailers. We showed you one today, but they mainly differ based on the uses and the gauge of nails being used. The most common are these three. The first being the pin nailer, which takes 23 gauge nails. It has a very low holding power, but an almost invisible head. The brad nailer, which takes 18 gauge nails, we use this today. It has a medium hold and like a medium visibility. And the finish nailer, this takes 16 gauge nails. It has the strongest hold, but is the easiest nail to see. And that's it. We are so happy to be able to teach you how to use the amazing and handy nail gun. This tool can seem a bit intimidating, but once you get the hang of it, it's going to save you so much time in future DIY projects. Make sure you subscribe to see DIYs using the brad nailer. I will link some for you right now below. Thanks for watching. Bye. Sweet. Look at that. I already redid that page. So fast.
Do you remember those little finger skateboards?
Yeah.
Tech deck.
How awesome would it be if I just whipped out a tech deck? It's heavy. Okay. No. A beautiful strip.